yesterday, let me get over here, we learned that there were plane figures. Plane figures are figures that basically have two sides. For example, here is a rectangle, here's a triangle. All of these have just a length and a width, but they do not have height. They are called plane. These are the plane figures. Now the solid figures have the height, length, width, and height. And here we have some samples. We have a cone. I couldn't get a real cone, so I made one out of our teepee that some of you boys and girls have made, which really look neat. Okay, this is something that we can hold in our hands. It's got dimension, it's got texture, it's got feel. And we have a sphere, we have a cylinder, we have a cube, we have a cone, and we have a rectangle or rectangular prism. Okay, and these are some of the pictures that you have. And real life situation, an orange ball, a cone would be a party hat, an ice cream cone, a cylinder. Remember, a cylinder has two sides and two flat surfaces so that it can, if you look at this, flat surface, so it could stand and it can roll. Remember all the things I showed you that rolled the other day? The roll of yarn, the paste, that was a roll. So it has two flat surfaces, and we could stack another cylinder on top of that. That's our flat surface. Even though it's a circle, it's flat. And it is curved. Remember, these pieces here have points, straight lines, and they have angles, but a sphere does not have any angles. It's just a total curve. This has both a curve and a flat surface, and it can roll. Okay, and we have the different, here's a soup can and a drum. Here's a rectangular prism, which you could have a tissue box, a gift box. Here is a cube, and this is a game. And then you have, this is a little planter, and then you have your pyramid or cone shape. And that could be the actual pyramid, or this just looks like a paperweight. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to play with some of these things. Let me get these out of the way, and let's do some playing. All right, now, okay, we talked about the balls. This is a ball, a sphere, and it has weight. And they're a little different. This should be a round ball, but because it's very old and it's a little flat because it's a T-ball, it was made so that it could stack a little bit. Let's see if it stacks. Nope, can't stack a sphere. Let's see if the smaller sphere, because it is a little flat from use. No, it won't work. But we could stack this, and we could stack the prism. Now this would be this would be hard because this can roll. It's not quite accurate though, but it can roll. If this was a solid cone, it would be able to roll. Okay, because it's a curved surface, and it has the ability to roll. Okay, and a ball, no flat surfaces. See, this has a circle on either end, but it's a flat surface, and it can stand and it can roll. All right, now let's look at some figures here. Here is a sphere, which is our ball. let me get this out of the way. These are our plane figures, have no height or depth that we can hold on to it like that. Okay, now we have a rectangular prism, we have a cube, we have a cylinder, and we have a cone. Okay, what is the same about all of these figures? What is basically the same as compared to those? Okay, all right, they are not flat. Okay, you got that? They're not flat like these guys down here. I had a circle in here, but I guess the circle is over here someplace. And we'll see that even the circle is flat. So that's what makes these alike. Now remember, try to imagine this as a solid pyramid. That's the best I could do. Okay, now let's look at three things: a rectangular prism, a cube, a cone, and a regular rectangle. All right, you have four figures here. Which one doesn't belong? Which one is not a part or have the same characteristics as the others? Take a look. Okay. All right, three of these are solid. Which one is not solid? Right? This one is not solid. These are solid. Okay? It's because it is what kind of a figure? It's a plane. P-L-A-N-E. Plane. It's a plane. Not an airplane. That's just what it's called. Excuse my dog. There must be somebody outside. All right, the rest are solid. Okay, now let's look at another combination. Okay, now we have a sphere. This is our sphere. Let's put our cube, and let's put our cylinder. Okay. Which one doesn't belong? Okay. Which one doesn't belong? Now remember, these two can roll, but there's one that doesn't belong that has nothing to do with rolling. Which one doesn't belong? Okay. This one doesn't belong because it doesn't have any curves in it. And as I just gave you the hint, these roll. Roll. Can you roll this? No. Okay. All right, now the last one, if we have a rectangular prism, we have a cube, and we have a sphere. Which one does not belong? Right, catch. Okay, because this is a sphere. It can roll, it has curves. It can't be stacked, but these cannot roll, they're not curved, and they can be stacked. Okay, now if you go to your workbook pages, which is page 251, (251). We're going to be going over numbers soon, counting. Okay, let's look at the, you'll do this by yourself, but I just want to go through with it. Okay, now let's look at, well, actually, maybe we could do it together. All right, the first question is, circle each object that has the same attributes. Attributes is qualities. For example, the picture is of a sphere. So that means it has to have curves. Which one of those figures has curves like the sphere, the blue sphere and the pink square? Is it the paint can? Is it the football? Is it the box? Is it the marble? Is it the tennis ball? Is it the soccer ball? And I don't know what that is, if it's another kind of ball. Which of those figures? I'll give you a clue. There are 4 that have the same attributes, the same qualities, the same look as the sphere. All right, now let's circle to complete the sentence. A sphere will or will not roll. Spheres will or will not stack. Choose your answer. All right, number 4. Put an X on the object that does not belong. You have a ball, a horn, looks like a can, maybe a tuna fish, and then you have the container holding the paper clips. Which picture does not belong? We're looking at things that will roll. So you're looking for the one that will not roll. All right, number 5, look at the picture, and we are looking at things that will not roll, and there's something there that will roll and doesn't belong. Remember, it's just the opposite. Now, number 6, circle the figure that will both roll and stack. Okay? All right, the next page. Circle each object that has the same attributes. Here again is a sphere. Look at all those things that look like the sphere. I tell you that there are 4 of them. Okay? And make sure you circle the correct ones. It says copy the word that will fit. All spheres will what? Roll or stack. Now on the bottom, you are going to be adding. Remember, you add the ones column first. Put the answer down and then go into the tens column. There is no regrouping or renaming here, so you don't have to worry about carrying over any numbers. Okay? Well, anyway, that concludes the math lesson for today. Hopefully tomorrow I will be getting some more worksheets for you to use as homework assignments and your reading log and your book reports. If you get a chance, work on your Indian poster, and maybe you can videotape your presentation. And when you return your work papers, please return the library book. Okay, have a blessed evening and enjoy the rest of the day with your family. Goodbye.